Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of Bru-View. We're coming right at you guys today with a bit of a spring sports midseason recap of everything that has happened in Lake Braddock spring sports so far. I'm Adam Hazara alongside my co-host Peter Benson, and it is great to have you on again today, Peter.
Yep, we're going to be recapping some of the spring sports. A lot of the spring sports having very excellent seasons up to this point, so we look forward to talking about the great teams and players that are representing our school.
All right, so let's get right into it. All right, so let's first talk a little bit about Lake Braddock baseball. The boys in purple are currently 10-5 and ride on a 5-game winning streak at the time of this recording. And that comes after winning 2-1 on April 17th over West Springfield. Jake Drum pitched a great game. He gave up a run in the first, but then 6 perfect innings after that to propel the Bruins to that 2-1 win. Again, being the Bruin ace he has always been over the last few years. Such a great pitcher for Lake Braddock, one of the best to ever do it. And also a big shout out to the man, Jamie Laskowski, the senior. They've been playing really good shortstop this year, as always, hitting the ball like it's nothing. And, of course, pitching well on the mound, pitching 2 shutouts in the Bruins' last 5 games, and also a save. He's a huge reason for why the Bruins have been doing so well.
Yeah, I must say I'm very impressed with our play so far. Again, I think a lot of people counted us out, when we were 5-5. I think a lot of people were thinking, hey, maybe we're not going to be as good as last season, but everyone in the seniors especially have all picked it up. So I've been very impressed with their play, and I look forward to seeing what they're going to do. But let's get on to softball, and I will let Adam take that over as well.
All right, so softball, what a start it's been for them, too. 12-2 on the season, undefeated in district play. They're coming off also a 2-1 win of their own against West Springfield 2, just like baseball just did at the time of this recording. Unbelievable stuff always from sophomore pitcher Mackenzie Verdejo, who's been unbelievable. She's striking out well over 10 batters every game that she pitches. And, of course, we can't go away without talking about the GOAT in Nora Abramovich. What a season she's having, probably the best of her career. 7 home runs on a season, I believe over a 2,000 OPS as well, and is still the big threat in the Bruins lineup and the Bruins start they've had over the last few years as well. And we can't wait to see how those two will really lead this Bruins team, also along with a couple of the other great players, Addison Ford, catcher, Haley Hackbarth. That Bruins team is very solid, great offense, and overall a great pitching staff, what makes to be a really good mixture of players this year as they look to make it back to states. So baseball and softball will be away at Woodson on Friday, April 19th. And then they're both going to be hosting Alexandria City next Friday the 26th, and then baseball hosting West Potomac on the 29th, with softball being away that same day too. And then they finish out their season away at Fairfax on May 2nd.
If they can get a win in those two, both teams look almost unstoppable in the district, and softball especially. I think they're one of the best teams we've had all year. Fall, winter, spring, any of the sports seasons, they've been one of the best teams, and I look forward to seeing what they're going to do.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely a favorite to win the district and region title again, like they did last year.
And the next sport we have here on our list is boys soccer. Again, boys soccer off to a really hot start this season compared to last season. They are 6-2, 6 wins, already more wins than they had last year. So this Bruins team is really looking like something special. They take on Alexandria City. They take them on away. At the time of this recording, it'll be today, so by the time this is published, the score will probably already be out and the game will be over, but wishing the Bruins the best of luck in that game. They've done great against other teams. Against Centerville on their senior night, they won 3-1, and Fairfax on Tuesday, they won 1-0. Amazing goal by Reese Whitehouse to seal the deal in the second half. And as far as the Bruins go for the rest of the season, all eyes are on that Robinson game on the 1st of May. They take them on at home. Again, Robinson, one of the best teams in the district, so that'll be a matchup to watch for everybody. Next sport that we have on our list, of course, we just talked about boys soccer. So now we can't forget girls soccer. They are on a very hot streak as well, 6-2, same record as the boys. They are on a 4-game winning streak, taking wins against West Potomac, West Springfield, Centerville, and Fairfax, all by significant margins. West Potomac 4-2, West Springfield 2-0, Centerville 2-1, and Fairfax 4-1. So they're looking like one of the best teams in the district. All of their other wins in the season have been by very significant margins as well. Lewis beating them 8-0 and Edison 4-0. And the girls have a few games in the coming weeks to look forward to. They've got Alexandria City, Woodson, both at home. Then they take on Herndon and Robinson away games before they take on the district tournament and the region tournament as well. Now, again, district champions last year, region champions last year. It's going to be a bit of a hard name to live up to, the team last year, but I believe that these Bruins have the star power and they can get it done if need be. They just have to keep up this hot streak, and hopefully they'll do well. Wishing the best of luck to them in the coming games.
All right, so next up on our list, we have girls lacrosse. They are currently sitting at a record of 8-4. And they are just coming off a loss versus Woodson by a score of 9-4. The Cavaliers won that one, so we hope the Bruins will be able to bounce back against Robinson. And as on April 25th at their house, Robinson, who made states last year in girls lacrosse, still very good this year, so that'll be a key matchup for this Bruins team. Also, the Bruins, compared to last year, they struggled quite a bit. They're looking much better this year and definitely getting some wins on their belt and getting over 500. So the trajectory for them is looking pretty well so far this year.
Okay, now on the other side of the table, we've got boys lacrosse. Boys lacrosse, pretty good start to the season, going 6-3. They unfortunately took a loss in the first game of the season against Chantilly, 10-8, but that did not defer them as they went on to go 6-1 in the next 7 games before unfortunately losing to Woodson in overtime on their senior night, 12-11. They are hoping to bounce back. They've got a game against West Potomac and Westfield on Friday and Saturday, so a big weekend for the Lake Braddock lacrosse team. They've got games against Robinson, McLean, and South County coming up. Again, that game against Robinson, a very big game. Lake Braddock and Robinson always been two of the best teams in the district, so looking forward to great play from players like Jake Zeman, Matthew McDermott, the goalie. All of those players on the team need to step up if they want to take the win against Robinson, but I believe they can do it if they bring their A game, and I look forward to seeing them play.
All right, and next we got a little bit of outdoor track coverage. So there were invitationals for them on April 12th and 13th, and it was hosted at South Lakes, and the speed star Jeremiah Brown placed top 3 in the 100-meter dash. And also a big shout-out to him breaking the school record back on April 6th for the 100-meter dash. So a big congratulations to Jeremiah and the major accomplishment that he just made. And then Kai Bomey, of course, the star shot putter for Lake Braddock. He placed second in the shot put finals. Oh, another big accomplishment there by Kai and himself. Big congratulations to him again, too, there. And then the girls' team was third in the 4x800 relay. So another shout out to them for doing really well and placing as one of the higher teams.
And one of the final sports on our list, we've got Lake Braddock Crew. Their next regatta is on the 20th on Saturday. Not many results have came in yet from the recent regattas, but as far as the March ones go, they've done very well. Girls placing all top 3 in the Walter Mess Regatta, And in the regional park regatta the week before that, they swept every competition, placing first place in all 5, with the boys not too far behind, having 2 second-place finishes, 2 third-place, and 2 fourth-place finishes. So they've been on very good pace for the entire season. I hope they do well in the March ones and in the April ones to come.
All right, so coming right up next is boys tennis, who just like all the other Lake Braddock spring sports is doing very well, as they have a team record of 8-3 at the time of this recording, but unfortunately they're just coming off a loss versus West Springfield 5-4. Their next meeting at the time of this recording is tonight at Woodson. Today is April 18th, and then the next matchup will be Alexandria City on the 19th, and they also have matchups versus West Potomac and Fairfax, and a big move for them, just activating their number 1 in Alan Nguyen as he's coming back from injury. So great news for Lake Braddock boys tennis as they get their number 1 player back, as they look to keep up their hot season and keep sizzling their way towards victories.
All right, and our last and final sport of this recap, girls tennis. Girls tennis, probably one of the most phenomenal starts they've had all year. 9-1 right now, suffering their only loss to Woodson on the 19th of March. They are on a hot streak right now, defeating Alexandria City, West Potomac, South County, most all of the teams in the district. They have a big rematch coming up today at the time of this recording against Woodson today, Thursday. So looking to avenge that loss again from the 19th. And then they've got another matchup against Alexandria City tomorrow. So if they can bring those 2 wins, I assume they'll be seeded first heading into the district tournament and one of the higher seeds in the regional tournament as well, looking like one of the best teams that Lake Braddock has produced all year.
All right, thank you everyone for listening, as that just about wraps this one up today. Again, all Lake Braddock spring sports doing very well, and we're very glad to bring you guys all the news and all the coverage again today. I'm Adam Hazara. Thank you, of course, to my co-host Peter. Couldn't have done it without you. It's been a great time with you, Peter, and I hope we can do this again.
Of course, and we're hoping to bring one more podcast to you, maybe before playoff season, after season, who knows. Hoping some Bruins can win some awards. Maybe we can bring them in. They can have them talk about their awards, so expect a special guest in our booth very soon.
Yep, so be sure to be looking forward for that. And again, for the Bru-View podcast, this is Adam Zera and Peter Benson signing off. Have a great day, everybody.